Hello and welcome to Fabulous Features for the 5th of October 2025, Fabulous Networking's weekly newsletter. I'm Glenda Shawley. I'm not much into golf, but I did celebrate Europe's Ryder Cup victory over the USA, especially after the awful behaviour of some US supporters. But what has this to do with a networking community newsletter, I hear you ask? The answer is success. Are you set up for success? I read an article earlier in the week that talked about how Luke Donald had set his European team up for success. He'd got them all to fly out on the same plane, not the usual way, 2 weeks before the tournament, thus eradicating jet lag whilst building team spirit. He arranged for the bedroom doors to be blacked out and for bedding to be upgraded to promote sleep quality for his team. He'd even had the shampoo changed for something with a more pleasant smell. Little things, but all focused on removing the obstacles to success. It got me thinking whether we do enough as business owners to set ourselves up for success. I suspect that most of us could do more. This is the topic we explored at our Ealing meeting on Friday. Richard Wilson was able to share a lot more things that contributed to their success. We used a self-evaluation tool, which I share in the newsletter, and it's also to be found in the news section of our website. So you can see if there are any tweaks you could make to set yourself up for greater success. In the diary this week, on Monday the 6th, we have BizChat, online business networking. Tuesday the 7th sees us in Basingstoke for some in-person networking. Wednesday the 8th has us in Fleet for in-person networking. And on Thursday the 9th, we have an online session with Felicity Dwyer. It's a full-on week of meetings because of the way the month falls. We've got an interesting array of speakers and topics for you, so do check out the What's On section at the bottom of the newsletter. Also in this week's newsletter, a last call for the Mental Health and Small Business Day taking place on October the 13th. And our thought topic for the month is the habits of successful networkers. I hope that you can make time to join us for one or more events this week, but whatever you are doing, I wish you every success. Our member in the spotlight is Kate Llewellyn of the Content Consultancy, and it's the last chance to book the Mental Health and Small Business Day. This is your very last chance to book for the Mental Health and Small Business Day at Test Valley Golf Club on Monday the 13th of October. It's a supportive and thought-provoking day which involves a number of our members. There will be 3 panel discussions covering topics such as mental health and diversity, mental health and medicine, mental health, movement and self-care. There's an exhibition, table discussions and lots of opportunities to network. Tickets are £85 and must be booked by Wednesday. There is a link for you to get more details in the print newsletter. And our food for thought article, this month we're talking the habits of successful networkers. And so this week's article is 7 habits of success. I might run a networking community, but I don't claim to be a model networker. I know there are areas where I could do better, so this month I'm going to focus on the habits of successful networkers for us all to think about how we could do better. To kick off the series, here are 7 habits of successful networkers. 1. They show up regularly and are well prepared for the event. 2. They contribute to the group. For example, they welcome visitors, support the quieter, shy attendees, and help the group leader with hosting when required. 3. They are curious and show genuine interest in and support for their fellow members. 4. They deliver clear, concise, non-salesy introductions. 5. They are masters or mistresses of the follow-up. 6. They focus on giving value. And 7. They do what they can to build a community, inviting visitors, sharing testimonials, supporting marketing initiatives, especially on social media. Do you do all of these? If not, what's one area you could improve upon? My number 1 priority is improving my follow-up. Next week, we'll focus on building relationships. In this month's introduction round, as you know, we like to vary them. And in October, what is the type of work you really want to be known for? There's a link to an article which is on our website that suggests what you might want to talk about. Many of us find ourselves doing work we really don't want to do just to pay the bills. If we talk about that work, we find ourselves getting more and more of it. So this month, we want to make sure that our community really understands what kind of work you want to do. That will help us to refer the right projects to you. And then you have a list of what's on over the next 4 weeks or so. And finally, our quote of the week. Life isn't about finding yourself. Life is about creating yourself. And that's George Bernard Shaw. I'm signing over and out, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.